Welcome to the I Can Explain That podcast. I'm Chris Bazemore, a.k.a. Thicky Smalls, a.k.a. Two-Pull Poppy.
I'm Kevin Hart.
Good job. What do you, you told me.
So.
You saw something you wanted to share.
Billboard dropped their top 10 artists of all time.
Did they really?
Uh-huh.
And what it looking like?
I'm gonna just tell you I'm disappointed in the list.
Billboard is a very credible source. I just want to put that out there.
So their top 10.
Okay.
In specific order.
Okay.
The Beatles, Madonna, Elton John, Elvis Presley.
It's a lot of mayonnaise.
Mariah Carey.
Still a little mayonnaise.
Stevie Wonder, Janet Jackson, Michael Jackson,
What?
Whitney Houston, Rihanna.
I hate everything about this list.
So how Janet in front of Michael?
How is Janet in front of Michael?
How is Michael not at least number one or number two?
Where's Prince?
Well, I don't know what metrics they use to gauge it, but Michael.
So more doesn't
he bought the Beatles shit. He should be on here twice. It should say Beatles parentheses Michael Jackson.
This is so dumb.
Also, he's the only other artist besides Katy Perry to have 5 number 1 hit singles on one album. How the fuck is he number 8? But I'm just, what?
I don't get how Rihanna's over Beyonce.
Me neither.
I
do not understand that at all.
I mean, are we counting that?
Also, name 5 Elvis songs.
You gotta woo the boo the do 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 do.
That's Chuck Berry.
Anything I would have said, you would have said that though. I mean, to be fair. Yo, bruh, when I was in Memphis, right? They had this spot where apparently Elvis was like discovered type shit. He used to go to this spot called Sun Records, and classic spot, and literally mad people, the $1 Million Song, all kinds of incredible shit happened at this place.
Is that where they did the $1 Million? That was Nashville, the $1 Million Quartet.
No, that was Memphis.
Okay,
but all that shit, and that's what I was referring to. So all that shit, all the history, right? And they telling us shit, and then they start talking about Elvis. And they're like, and he wrote this song here, and I'm like, no, he didn't. He stole it. Yeah. They're like when they say, and he wrote this
every
here,
song has an
and then he
asterisk
did
next
this,
to it.
and I'm like, so Chuck Berry came here,
right?
And he took that song.
Little Richard pulled up, and then he stole it,
and then he kicked him out. And I'm trying to because I'm the only black guy on the tour, so I'm trying to like not make it clear. Right. And I'm like, I don't think this is how it went at all. Everything else he's saying,
lying.
All the other details he's giving, right? Crazy stories. Motherfuckers is dropping in from the sky to make these records. And I'm like, okay, that's so incredible. As soon as he's like, so then he sat down and he actually wrote the song. And I'm like, bullshit.
Yeah.
This is his jacket. I bet you it's not. This is his guitar. Some poor black man still looking for that guitar.
CD on it, huh?
Yeah.
Property is CD.
So that's why I'm like, oh, fuck it.
And he's number 4. I also don't get how Beyonce's not on here because as an individual, she has had one of the most prolific careers of all time. But also, she was 1/3 of Destiny's Child. Not to mention Michael, who was part of the Jackson 5. How the fuck is he number 8?
How is Janet over Michael?
How is Janet over Michael, bro?
I don't even think Janet would put herself over Michael.
Right. She's always listening like, me?
You sure you don't mean Reby?
Yeah. You mean Jermaine? You spell Jermaine weird. Ain't no N in Jermaine. Is that the
It is. I hate that list.
I'm just utterly disappointed in this list. And Madonna, I mean, credit where credit is due, but like outside of the 80s, where does she fall in? Right. No 70s, no 90s. I think one hit in the early 2000s.
I don't know. She fucked a lot of rappers.
What they got to do with Billboard, though?
I don't know. Maybe her pussy helped them write songs. Like she fucked Tupac, and then after, all eyes on me. Like, I don't know how that shit work.
Just saying, Madonna should not be number 2.
She shouldn't be on this list. Let's make a better top 10.
Okay.
All right.
Ooh. 1 is Michael.
Michael. I'm putting Prince in there.
At number 2?
No, but he's definitely top 5.
I think out of respect for the whole
his
holistic
artistry.
Picture of music, I do think the Beatles should go number 2, even though I don't really like their music.
All right, I'll put
But
it
with
in
their
there.
catalog and what they were able to do, I will give them number 2.
You're not going to agree with my third one, but I got to say it. I'm putting Jay-Z number 3.
See, but I think one of the metrics they used
said what
here.
I said.
Let me defend. I think one of the metrics they used here was hits.
Jay-Z had mad hits.
But of the caliber of these people.
I mean,
does he have hits like Stevie Wonder has hits? Because that's number 3 for me.
I'll let Stevie.
And let's not forget the nigga blind. Okay, he out here playing a piano with no sight.
All right.
And got hits on hits on hits on hits.
But his other senses are better.
His hairline.
That
might put him at number 4.
His hairline takes him off the list. It's nothing we could do with that hairline.
Just be bald. You can't see no way, bro. Just be bald.
Nah, he holding on to 3 dreads.
three of them left.
I don't want him on that list.
They just as proud. All right, so I go Michael, Beatles, Stevie.
I'm fine with that.
In that order.
I'm fine with that so far. I'm not even mad at Elton John at 5. I don't know who gets that 4 spot though.
That 4 spot's tough.
I want to go Beyonce.
I would probably go Beyonce, and I pick her over Whitney because at this point in time, I think Beyonce has eclipsed Whitney. I think when you look at Beyonce's body of work as it stands today, she's put out more at this point now.
I would agree.
Not to mention visual albums.
I also agree.
Vocally, it's tough.
No one's fucking with Whitney. Vocally.
No one's fucking with Whitney. Beyonce's close.
The only person that can fuck with Whitney vocally is Mariah Carey. Probably.
Sure.
Like if we're just going on like from octave to octave, that can actually hit and hold and sustain notes.
Right.
Traditionally as a great, phenomenal singer.
Right. And I think the versatility too. Like Tina is an amazing powerhouse, but she can't hit high notes. No. Pink.
I don't even.
Pink, pound for pound, vocally, Pink is a motherfucker. But she can't hit that many. Like she's a powerhouse like Tina.
Yeah, but like that's just people that have a pocket and they just know how.
Right, and they kill in that pocket. Right. No. I think Beyonce and Whitney. Maybe Adele. I mean, I don't think she's touching either one.
I don't think
anyone's touching Beyonce's control. And I get another point for Beyonce is that she is a vocal power. Like she can hit. She has so much range, but she's out there doing fucking backflips while she's doing it.
Yeah, but that's why I don't think she shows her range as much because I don't think she can't. Like it's impossible to like hit those kind of notes and then backflip.
What's the note?
You ain't fucking with that note. That's the note, right?
Too fine. But I go Beyonce number 4.
Yeah, and I'll go Elton. I'll put Elton at 5. What he's done. I mean, what he's done, you gotta give him credit. I'll give credit when credit is due. Not like I don't listen to Elton John personally.
I'd go Queen number 4.
I'm
sorry. What I have? I go Queen number 5.
Time out. Why? I take that back. I'm putting Prince 5. I'm putting Prince 5, and then whatever happens.
So what, your 5 is
Michael. Mm-hmm. What did we say is number 2? Michael again.
Michael Jackson. Michael the Jackson 5. Michael posthumously since he dead.
Michael as a ghost. If you believe in that sort of thing.
It was Michael the Beatles.
Beatles. I'm fine with that. And 3 we put.
I said Stevie.
I can get with that.
Right.
I get with that.
I think 4 we agreed was Beyonce.
Yeah. I might put Prince over Beyonce. But I think if you're going hit for hit, I don't know. Right. I think it's closer than people will give it credit for.
Sure.
But if she slides out because she also has Destiny's Child's hits and features and shit, I would say cool. But I'm not like that's a toss up.
Right. So you got a flex between Beyonce and Prince in 4 and 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that's my solid 4. That's my 5.
I go Beyonce 4, Queen 5, Prince 6.
Why Queen over Prince? You really like that Rhapsody?
Their hits they transcend generations. Not a huge long list like Michael's.
Come on now.
But their hits transcend generations. You can play a Queen song. It don't matter where. Everybody know the word. You could be in Belgium.
By that
you
standard.
You could be in South Central LA. You could be in Detroit. I don't even know if they get the news. I don't even know if they know what year it is. But they know Bohemian Rhapsody.
They know guns too. So
They
be
know.
careful.
And that song is violent. So yeah. That's why they know it. Mama just killed a man. They don't even know they're singing. They're like, oh, what else happened?
They just think it's a regular story. Proceed.
Not to mention, We Will Rock You, We Are the Champion, all like their whole resume. I give them number 5.
I don't know, man.
And then Prince 6.
All right, I'll go with Queen 6. They can be in top 10.
Sure.
But as a hip hop dude, I gotta put Jay-Z somewhere in there. I think what he's did for hip hop and being one of those ones
That's
and
insane.
winning.
How Murphy Lee is not number 7 is stupid.
I will break it. This orbital bone right here, I will break it.
His feature in Shake a Tail Feather alone has him top 10.
No,
okay?
I take it back. Switch him and Michael. Yeah, I would put. I gotta put a rapper in there because I feel like what rap is now. You just have
Not
to
like it,
huh?
Kanye.
I was
If
thinking
a
I
rapper
didn't want to
goes in
say
the top 10, I think it's got to be Kanye.
it. Gotta be Kanye and Jay-Z. You gotta put both of them
I don't think you do. I think you can just put
because
Kanye.
you have no Kanye. You have no Kanye without Jay-Z.
Well, yeah, you got no fucking Michael without Joe. What would that matter?
I mean, you talking about like actual. Talking about genealogy.
Hey,
and
you
shit.
got no Michael without Jermaine and Tito.
No, you still got Michael.
Fine, you got no Michael without James Brown.
And I can see why someone will make
So
an argument for him to be in there.
Where's Drexton? I need Drexton. I think Kanye goes in there alone
At hip hop?
at the number 7 spot as a representative of hip hop. Unfortunately, I don't like it,
I don't want.
but I think hits. He has the number of hits he has over Jay-Z.
Who has more hits?
Now I'm not saying now.
What are we banking it on?
Now,
on
musically,
Grammys and shit.
I was thinking Billboard hit singles.
Okay.
And you could maybe even record sales.
Records?
At this point, I think Kanye's dropped more albums than Jay-Z, has he not?
Yeah, record sales is probably.
And granted, as a music listener, I would pick Jay-Z. I would listen to Jay-Z before I listen to Kanye, probably. And don't quote me on that, but I think
he has sold more than Jay-Z.
Sold more. I feel like he has more singles. He also,
but not as much as you would
to
think.
a wider spectrum of audiences.
But not as much as you would think. But I would also, yes, I would put him in there because of the transcending.
How many black mothers were like? Remember when fucking Jesus Walks came out?
So if we're going,
we was playing that at church.
I don't want to put this in here, but
y'all eat pieces of shit. What's the message?
I don't want to put this in here, but if you have to,
fuck.
If you're gonna
God
put
damn
him,
it. Shit.
If we're going off of record sales, then Eminem goes in there.
Yeah,
by a long
but
shot.
I wouldn't put it. I would still stick with Kanye over Eminem because to me,
transcending.
I think Eminem has fallen off.
I would go transcending.
He definitely transcended, but like
that's why I would put Kanye. I'm not mad at Kanye
has been steady.
I'm not mad at Kanye.
From College Dropout to Donda.
No, it wasn't steady. It was been rocky roads.
Hits wise.
The nigga just had patches in his head. The nigga's not been steady at all.
I mean, as far as his content, as far as him being relevant.
Nah, his shit dips.
You think so?
Yeah. Every Kanye West fan, like, why do you think people go, I want him to go back to the old Kanye? There's nobody.
How many people say that about Eminem?
Yeah, but
now he don't flow like he used to.
He fell off.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
So Kanye would,
but even with him falling off, his shit's still on top 10s.
I just don't think he fell off as much as Eminem, quote unquote, fell off. Because Eminem went from literally riding the top to not even being mentioned at all.
Exactly. So I say Kanye over
Kanye
Eminem.
West is still within that.
Right. That's why I say Kanye on the list over Eminem.
For sure. No, I agree with you.
Oh, for sure. Okay, good. We in agreement.
Yeah, we're in agreement. But then you have to put Drake there too.
Well,
and I know people don't want to put Drake there because it's too early. That's what people. Right. That's what people always going to say. It's too early. But by that standard, then Jay-Z transcended generations. Jay-Z was around in the 80s. Not just living. I'm not saying. Yeah, there's a lot of people that walked around in the 80s. That's what I'm saying. Michael Jackson was living. There was a lot of people that were just breathing.
He was.
But I'm referring to, like, he was active and putting out stuff.
So you got Jay-Z at 7. I got Kanye at 7.
I want to put Jay-Z in there, but I'm not mad. I'll just for the sake of to avoid a longer argument. I'll say Kanye. Because he transcends, like, motherfuckers in Belgium and shit. If you're going off of that, motherfuckers in Belgium probably know more Kanye than they know Jay-Z. Mm-hmm. So I'll give you that. I'm not even going to argue that. But I also think they probably know more Drake than they know Kanye.
Possibly.
He sold more records.
Drake has?
Yeah.
Actual records or like digital records?
All of it.
Really?
So the list should be right here. So Eminem has 227 million records sold, and right under him, 152 is Drake. And under him is 140, Kanye.
And then take into account the recent, I guess it wouldn't make a difference. There's no way Donda sold that many more albums than Certified Lover Boy.
It didn't sell that much. It didn't sell more than Certified.
Okay, so
Flow
we got
Rider's
7
on that list.
Flow Rider for pound, the dude was killing it in the 20 teens.
Oh, he kept it solid.
Him and Pitbull were fucking murdering.
Kept it solid.
All right, so who you got at 8?
If we got to pick from, I don't know if I'm putting Mariah in there. I put Whitney.
Yes, I would put Whitney.
If we go on Christmas albums, then Mariah.
Why is Mariah's number 1, bro? After like 3. Nat King Cole or somebody. So we got 9 and 10 left.
Shit.
Now it gets tough.
This is where it gets tough.
I would throw Elton John at 9.
Sure. He should be in there.
He should be in there.
He should be in there.
For what you say, for shit, sure.
For shit, sure.
Yeah.
He should be in there.
I'll throw Elton John in at number 9, and then DaBaby at 10.
I'm actually putting Murphy Lee. I don't know who to put, man.
At 10 is tough. I don't know.
I can see how they just was like,
Rihanna.
I can see it. That makes sense.
Because if you throw in Rihanna, you also have to give credit to Taylor Swift. You got to give Taylor credit as due.
Oh, no.
You got to give credit to Adele.
Too soon, though, for all of these people.
Adele's only 4 albums in.
Yeah, if we're going by that standard, I would put Drake.
But Taylor Swift is fucking since 2006, and she was a kid. Has been dropping. Let's not forget. Yeah, she was dropping shit when she was 16 years old.
Hasn't been 20 years. If it was at least 20 years, I would concede.
Sure.
It hasn't been 20 years.
Mm-hmm. But every album she does drop comes in hot at number 1. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, if 2026 she keeps this shit up, then I see the argument.
Then come talk to us, Tay-Tay.
So then I guess I'll put Mariah.
I think that's where at the point we're just like, fuck, Mariah.
I guess.
Did we boot anyone off? Oh, we booted Elvis. Fuck Elvis.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we had to boot Janet. And that's not the same. She's just not top 10 of all time.
No.
And this is an R&B list.
Or just dancing list.
Anthony, my friend from St. Louis, we're sorry. Janet Jackson's got to go off the list. That's crazy.
Dancing list? You kicking off?
Oh, yeah.
You kicking off a dancing list?
No. Off the top 10 in general. If it's R&B, dance, she's in there. Okay. But I think on this list, Janet, that kind of blew my mind that she was even on here.
So, all right, what's our top 10? So, our top 10 is Mike, Beatles,
Stevie. 4 was I said Beyonce flat. You said a flex between Beyonce and Prince.
So let's just say Beyonce Prince is our 4 and 5.
I had 5. I had Queen at 5. You had him at 6.
Okay.
So 4, 5, 6. We have flips between Beyonce, Queen, and Prince.
Okay.
7 we did Kanye.
Yeah.
8 we did Whitney.
Yeah. I'm fine.
9 we did Elton John.
And 10 Mariah.
And then 10 we just conceded Mariah with no fanfare. It's like Nick Cannon's ex-wife.
Nick Cannon should be up there. I'm a gigolo. When I gotta go. Thanks for watching. Now we go.
Peace out.
Bow.